Welcome to Flippin' Trinkets and Treasures. We are two Southern ladies on a journey to find new treasures. Every day is a new adventure and a chance to step into the past and learn about where we come from. To add to our growing collection of pretty things and make a few bucks along the way. This is our passion. It's how we make our living, and more important than anything, it's fun. So come along for the ride and we can travel our next adventure together. See you there. Hi everybody, welcome to Flippin' Trinkets and Treasures. We got another haul video for you today. We went to Springfield's Antique Barn this week and scored a bunch of amazing things. Hold on, sorry, we have an interruption. Grace, get back, go lay down. We've got about 2.5 boxes to go through. And we found some quality things this time around. What do you think? Anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay, also, I don't know why it works out this way, but every time we do a haul video, it's always when we're like brain dead and completely exhausted. So just forgive us if we're like, yeah, I'm exhausted. Anyway, so let's get started. I got a box right here on the couch next to me. And I know that in our haul videos we've had a lot of humming in the background. It's because we're in our living room right now and the air conditioner is going, and I'm sorry about that. But hopefully it'll still be good audio and you'll be able to hear what we're saying. But let's get started. I have a feeling one of the first things that we're going to look at is some of my favorites. I found uranium glass. They also call it depression glass, but I like to call it glow glass.
Or Vaseline glass.
This is true. Hold on. Well, hold on.
She's digging it out on purpose.
Okay. Now at the Antique Barn, they were having crazy, ridiculous sales. And at this particular booth, I'll do those. Oh, I forgot to say, for those of you that have sensitivity to paper wrappings, this all has paper on it.
Sorry.
So, yeah, and we try our best to stay away from that, but we can't help it. And it protects the goods. So, but anyways, what I was saying is the vendor that I got this bowl from, that entire booth was 50% off. So when I saw this lovely, I mean, I don't necessarily think it's a serving bowl or even a stirring bowl. It's just, I think it's decorative. But it's also got, it's definitely Vaseline glass, and it's definitely gonna glow. We tried it. But it also has this interesting little pattern on the side. These lines going along the outside, the outer rim of the bowl. But, and I don't know how it's going to show on the camera. I'm going to show you how it glows. Look at that. Yay! Look at that glow.
Isn't that awesome?
Isn't that amazing? It's my favorite. Like, we find glow glass and I'm like, woo!
It's almost spooky.
It's insane. I love it. Anyway.
And what's, I guess apparently, the 20s, the 1920s,
something like that, yeah.
20s and 30s, they would use just minute amounts of uranium in their glass making technique, and that's what causes the glow. But you don't have to worry about the uranium affecting you in any way.
There's just glue in it.
It's just such a minuscule amount that it's not going to hurt you.
And it was really only this time period, because about the same time as the war, and the government took over all the uranium, and then it just became plain glass. So these are special. Like, you don't find them. Like, they're never going to be what's the word? Oh my god.
Plentiful.
No, hold on. Wait. Modern. There we go.
Right.
Anyway, they're never gonna be modern. These are always gonna be like old. But anyways, I love it. I love glow glass. It's so hard for me to keep it all. Along with that, Grace, no. Get down. Get down. Or lie down. Lie down.
Good girl.
Sorry, we have a madhouse.
Stay.
Along with that bowl, actually, I'm going to go ahead and hand you these, Mama. Okay, there's these. We got 4. What's what they call it? Of these uranium glass bowls, and I think they use the like ice cream bowls or something.
Ice cream, custard. Can
Yes.
also be used as a fruit bowl, you know, which is fruit dessert in.
But it also glows. So cool. I love glow glass. It makes me happy. But yeah, we got 5 of those. And we got this plate here. No, it's just the maker. Okay. And this glows too. And what this is it's just a plate. It's divided into 3 sections. But like I said, when they were half price, it's so cool. They're half price. I can't not pick them up when they're like affordable for us. What is that? Oh, okay.
We've kind of forgotten what all
Yeah.
we got there, so this is like
We
us seeing it for the first time.
exactly. We went. I think it was 2 days ago to this store, and we purposefully left them in the boxes so that when it came time for the haul video, it would be like seeing it for the first time again. Surprise! Okay. Now on to the next thing. Now you know how much I love paperweights and art glass, and this is one of the things we found. It's a piece of art glass, and that's a paper holder. No, it's not Murano or anything because the bottom of it is cloudy, you know. So, and it has a few bubbles in it, but I just loved the colors, and I thought it was so neat.
I like
it
the
was sturdy.
swirl of it.
I love it. They make me happy too. So that's a neat thing. And strangely enough, I don't remember what we paid for any of this. I know what we paid for as a whole, and I'll talk about that later, but I don't remember what each item cost. What else I made in, like, I don't know. What's that? Okay, our next thing is, it looks like it's redware. It's got a redware little pottery. Anyway, it's a small little thing. It's probably, what, 4 inches? It looks like it's got a little bit of paint removal right there. It's not exactly a chip, but it's where the paints come off of it right there. And it's, like I said, it's redware. And there's a mark on the bottom. I'm not sure what that is, but I love the painting on it. And I know we say the same things over and over again whenever we're like showing these things, but like literally, the colors, the design, the way that they paint things, it's all important to how we pick the things that we pick. And I love the design on this. It's really pretty, and I think it'll sell well. Let's see what this is. Huh. Okay. Now, along with, like, of course, we went to that booth that was 50% off, but there was also an entire booth of items that were just $1. And, you know, I'm skeptical whenever I find places like that, especially when there's like glasswares or ceramics or pottery, because you're like, what's wrong with it? Why is it selling for $1? And honestly, I have no clue, because, what's that say? I'll just show you. We got this little, I think it's like a trinket dish. And it's an interesting shape. I think it's supposed to be some sort of a leaf. But there's no cracks or chips. And it has a writing on the bottom, but I can't make it out. You can see it right in here. It was $1. And I have no idea
You know
why.
what that kind of looks like? If you hold it
Spade?
like this, it looks like a spade. And like if you're playing cards,
That's true.
looks like a spade.
Can you see what that says? I can't make it out. It's
Leave
very
my
light.
glasses on.
USA? It does say USA.
V-A-L-L-E.
Veil. Is there a little...
Yeah. 1992. California, USA.
It's California pottery.
Okay.
It's California pottery. That's pretty cool.
Valet vest. V-A-L-L-E.
Why? Wouldn't that be Valley?
V-E-S-T-S.
Or Vale?
No, it's V-A-L-L.
Oh my god, there she goes again. She's ridiculous.
Who?
Isabel.
Let's go.
Ignore the scratching.
We have rats. No.
We have brats.
We have brats.
Now, what we're getting into right now is a bunch of dollar stuff that we found. Which, okay, when we come to tell you the price of what we paid for everything later on, you'll be like, oh my god. But, this dollar stuff is going to make up for it. And I'll explain that later too. Let me just take a hot minute. Get this sticker off. Okay, now this is just a hand-painted plate. Like I said, it was in the dollar section, and I know it's collectible because it has the plate, what do they call it? Well, it's the hanger piece. I mean, this is literally made for this plate. But they were hand painted, and I just like the style of them. I mean, they're kind of rough, but I like them. And a lot of them look similar.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
So that was the girl. And here's the boy. Now this one actually has a little bit more writing on it. These are made in the USA by W.S. George. And there's a sign, it's signed on the back with an SS. I'm not sure what that. Canary tone, made in the USA. I'll show it to you. I'm trying to go the right direction and I'm going the opposite. Sorry. There we go. Okay, but like I said, that was the girl. And this is like the, I guess it's a traveler. This little stick and, what do they call that?
Hobo.
Yeah, I guess it must be a hobo. But again, I like these. I mean, you can definitely tell that they're hand painted, but there's still some talent there.
Hobo, vagabond. Your weary traveler.
In this one, pretty sure, oh yeah, okay, it's my thing. In the last whole video I talked about how I love anything made in Italy. And thankfully this is not Pier 1, so we're good. Woohoo! It is, it says it's a Rosanna import made in Italy. And you can almost tell Italy when you see it, like just the way that the things are painted. I love it. Rosanna import. We have a few of these. And each of these plates, like I said, were $1. Ooh, this is crackling. These actually must be older than I had originally thought.
Crazing on it?
Yeah, crackling. Yes, crazing. And now this is get off me. This is the same picture as that one, but this one you can actually see, and I don't think it would show in the camera, but you can see crazing. And we've explained this before, but crazing is usually what happens to a vintage and antique, like ceramics and porcelains. What it is it's like the top layer of paint that's from age just starts kind of crackling a little bit. It doesn't peel, it's not broken, it's not cracked. It's just, that's how it shows its age. It looks kind of like tiny cracks all the way around it. But it's just crazing, and it doesn't hurt the plate one bit. It's just the look of it.
It just helps to date it. How many of those did you have?
I guess I had 3.
Another one?
Oh, this is different. Ooh, I like this too, though. Ooh, that's pretty. Get off of me. And this one, oops, that's my glass, that's it. This is Rosalind China. Oh, it's made in Japan. But, I'm trying to look at those. I think this is transferware. Now, the difference between transferware and, like, hand-painted things, it looks like it's painted, you know, like hand-painted, but it's literally like it sounds. They're transferring the print onto the plate And it probably actually is partially hand painted. A lot of times these kind of makers would get away with saying something was hand painted by transferring the image and then outlining with paint. So that means they actually hand painted something on the bowl or the plate. And I can actually feel a little bit on the lines, but I think this is transfer wear. But yeah, let me get another look at that picture. It's still beautiful, and there's nothing wrong. And there's definitely age.
Just a different style.
It's just a different style. And here's the mark on the back. Wrong way. There we go. All right, and that's one box done already. Woo-hoo. Oh, I lied. There's one more item. Let me transfer this over. This
Stop teasing me.
Sorry. Ooh, this was neat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now this one, I think this is one that Mom found, but she knows what I like. And this is a made in Italy vase, hand painted. What kind that is?
It's like clay to me.
It does look like clay. I mean, it's pottery. It's literally a pottery vase with these awesome designs on the side. And then a made in Italy on the bottom. And you can tell by the weight of it and the feel of it that it's a quality piece. I like it a lot. I think we're gonna get through this faster than usual.
We're getting better.
Yay! Alright, moving on to box 2. Well, actually, this is, I said we had 2.5 boxes, and this is like the half box. This is the small one. Oh, we're getting the good stuff already.
I love this.
You know that's pressed glass? No, because it's solid. It's blown. Sorry, I have to give everything a look before I put it on the camera. Okay, I'm not sure what you call it. I mean, it's a blown glass bowl-ish thing.
A vase.
Because look how, you see how you've got the main aspect of the blown glass, but then this is where it was actually blown into. Yeah. Of course, the side has this beautiful butterfly on a flower. It has a pedestal base.
It's got a ruffled edge.
Yeah, and it's ruffled edge right up here.
Ruffled rim.
And I mean, I've put my fingers all around this thing, and it's, what's that? Might be a little bit of a piece right there. It's kind of rough, but overall, it's gorgeous. And this was, I want to say this was 20% off. I think there's a few things. I think it's dollar stuff we didn't have any discount on, but for the most part, everything else that we paid up for, they all had sale prices. So yeah, we were like chasing after the sales the other day. But I love that. And Mom showed it to me, and I was like, yes, please.
I wouldn't mind having it.
No. She does this, and actually she sneaks things. Like, she'll be listing stuff in the computer room, and all of a sudden it'll magically disappear from the listing and be on her desk. It's like, okay.
I can't happen what happens in there when I leave.
I guess what happens in the computer room stays in the computer room.
It does.
Okay, oh, I like this. Let go. Okay, and this has, where did it go? Okay, there's this. This is a pottery. I think, I want to say it's probably going to hang on a wall somewhere. Because it has no base. Like, there's no place to sit it. It would literally either lay flat like this, which is possible, I guess. I wonder if you would put a candle in there.
No.
I mean, like a
tea light or something.
But I would dare say it probably hangs. But there was a marking. I know I saw it. Where did it go? Could have sworn. I know I saw something in here. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Made in, oh, it's made in Japan. That's interesting. Anyway, it does have marking, but there's no way it's going to show up on the camera. It's like tiny and really faded letters. But anyways, I really like it's 2 geese. Well, there's 1 geese on. Okay, 1 geese on this side. 1 geese. Is that right? 1 goose. 1 goose. And then 2 geese.
How many geese is all there?
On the side. And it's very Easter-like, you know, very spring.
Like a great purse.
Oh my god.
Or a bracelet.
That's true. It's a little gaudy, mama. But more power to you.
How about an earring?
Oh my god. I thought to put the big edges in it. We have a planter, and it's a cute one. Oh, I like this. It's got like leather ears. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We've got our little dots and planter. Sorry, my nose is itching. Oh. Now it does have any markings on the bottom. And it's clear.
Is it wood?
No, it's like plastic.
The ceramic?
I think so. I think ceramic is probably the right option. Look, oh, hi. But his ears are like made of leather. It's kind of odd, but I like it.
How sweet.
Oh, his tail's good too. Oh. These are the ones I like. They are. Okay. Now we have a pair of vases here. And at this vendor, this, oh no. No, hold on. Let me rewind. We'll save that one for a minute later because we have 2 vases, but they weren't in the same box. So I have to find the other one before I unveil those. But this vase that's in my hand right now came from the same vendor. And spoiler alert, the vendor is actually the owner of the entire establishment. And this is it's a booth that he actually like randomly goes through his booths and grabs things. And he takes them to this booth that we got this, and they're 80% off.
85%.
80.
That one's 85.
I'm pretty sure it was 80, but it doesn't matter. Either way, it's a lot. But it doesn't even matter what, he doesn't even care what he picks. He just grabs random things and puts them in this booth. And I totally like profit off that. So this is an art glass vase. I mean, and it's olive green. Not necessarily the prettiest color in the world, but it's really interesting. I love the design of it. I wonder if this wouldn't be... See, I am not even going to try. The one thing that I'm not comfortable with is like, you know, mid-century modern and art deco. And I'm like, I have no idea. I don't know which goes with which, like what years. And that's my fault. I just need to read up on it. But yeah. This is definitely older though, because the style of it is very... I would say that's... Yeah. I almost would say, judging by what I said before, this could be mid-century modern. Because it's modern, like, looking in its design, but it's like it goes with the colors of the decades.
Mm-hmm.
And this was super popular, yeah. But it's really neat. And I like it's old. It's not necessarily my style. Look, I wouldn't have this in my house.
I think it's real pretty.
I wouldn't have this in my house, Mother.
It is in your house.
Well, I wouldn't keep it. But
give it to me.
I can appreciate it. You know,
yes.
And there is beauty in it. It's just not my style. And I'm not saying it's ugly. That's not what I was saying at all. Just, it's not me. Evidently, it's my mother. But not me. Sorry. Okay. See if I can't find the other base. We're on the last box already. Is it? Is this it? Let's go. I think it is. God, I love that. Look at that.
Beautiful.
I mean, that's not just paint. That's metal.
Yes.
Okay. Now these are made in Japan vases. I'm pretty sure they're made in Japan. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure they're made in Japan. Mama! I am challenged.
It's worse than a booger.
That's my mother. Oh Lord. You never know what's coming out of her mouth. Is this metal? I think it's part, that's metal. We're investigating real quick.
Yeah.
That's neat. Anyways, these two vases were together in that 80% off booth. And I think, I mean, I want to say it was like $4 for both. $4 or $5 for both of these.
Let me see that.
While she's investigating that one, I'll show you the other one, because they're almost the same, except they're mirror images of each other. Oh, that's neat. I didn't notice that. That is nifty.
What?
They're mirror images of each other. Like,
Oh.
left,
Yeah.
right. Actually, I think that one's a little bit different, but
Well,
anyway.
let's pull them together. Where they coordinate.
Let's see if we can show it. Oh, this is difficult. Yeah. Okay, so this one, as you can see, has like, is it a pagoda? It has like a Japanese house on the side of a mountain, right here. And while this is, I don't think it's all metal, but we don't know what this is. But,
No,
but
this
it's
metal,
painted.
the metal rim has been attached
Okay.
to the vase. So,
Okay, Mother. Give here. Anyway, so it's been painted, but it also has these metal inlays. There's a house here on the left, well, my left, and then I guess there's a rock, but this is all, you can feel it. It's metal. It's, what she was saying is that this rim here is metal, but it was actually attached to the vase. That's how they created it. And then they added metal to the decorations on the side. And this is a significant amount of metal. I mean, it looks kind of like gold and silver. And
who's that mountain?
Is it it's a volcano, isn't it? I don't know. What? What?
Fuji?
Oh, I don't know. My geography sucks, okay? I don't know much about any place but here. Okay, there's a mountain there. I guess she says Mount Fuji. Fuji. Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji. Okay, I can't talk. But anyway, the other vase has the exact same design, only everything is on the opposite side. Like, so in this one, the house is on the right side. The little boat is on the left. Mount Fuji is in the same spot, but everything is mirror imaged of each other. But they still go together, which I think is really neat. Really, really neat.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And I wish you could get a really detailed, yeah, see, look how, so now this right here is not metal, but this right in here, it's so detailed. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Oh, yes. On the lid. Okay. Now, Mom and I spent quite a bit of time, because the last time we'd gone there, we had only done the top floor, and we never went down in the basement, and we started out there. Where we got that, and the basement is where we got all those Italian plates, and that little dollar section down there. Then when we first went upstairs, I'm telling you, every other booth had a sale. Like, it was amazing. I mean, I love it when that happens. But in one of the first booths we went into, we found this. And I want to say these were like, is it 50% off maybe?
I can't remember.
It was more than 20. It was pretty good. Now, it doesn't have any kind of, oh. Tatsy. Whoever Tatsy is.
Who?
Tatsy. Or Totsy.
Totsy?
Well, whoever that is. Okay, so it is marked, I'm dumb. There we go. 72. Anyway, my entire point was, I saw this and I loved the colors of it. Loved it. And I loved the actual shape. Because you don't find, like, trinket, like, bowls or whatever with this kind of lid. I love it. And that color is fantastic. So pretty.
Oh.
And before, sorry, I have strings on me. Hey, take two, it turned off. I keep forgetting it does that after a certain point. What I was saying is, before Mom and I went into the actual store, we had this conversation about what we wanted to find inside. And I told her, I was like, you know, I want to find one really good thing, or, you know, which I thought we found several, so, you know, there's no really reason to point anything out. But the one thing we said was we wanted a Jack of the Pulpit, because we keep finding them at other stores and they're super expensive. Lo and behold, we go into this aisle. It was the same booth. I think it was the same booth as that green bowl with the butterfly.
I don't know.
Whatever. It was on
so
sale too.
year.
But Mom found this art glass Jack of the Pulpit, and it was $15.
Don't make fun of it because it's so little.
It is. You have to start somewhere, and it's pretty color. I mean, it's like a. Is it pink or orange? It looks kind of orange. Orange and milky white.
Opalescent one.
Opalescent, yeah. But I mean, it's pretty, and it was $15, but it was also on sale, so we grabbed it.
I love it.
And that was our goal, to find a Jack of the Pulpit.
I might have to look at it for a while.
Yeah. Well, you know, and we had this conversation with the people that were working there, who were amazing, by the way. They were super friendly. We had the greatest conversations with them. But we're talking about how that, you know, a lot of times we want to keep some of the things that we find in the store. And we can't always do that because, for one thing, we don't have the room for it. And for another, you're not making any money on things to keep. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to keep something for a little while and look at it for a while and then decide to like, sell it. Or, if you want to keep something, sell something else that you have. You know, we do that too. We've done several things where we kind of got tired of having it, so we'll sell it and keep something else. You know, that's just how it works. Okay. Oh, this is pretty. You know, I wish I knew what the design was of this, but this, I'm fairly certain, is Fenton. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty. I don't remember what we paid for it, but it was way cheaper than I would have expected to. So, I mean, this was a deal. And I love the fact that, you know, the entire base is the same color, but when you get up here, you get this opalescence, like, edging. And that's kind of like it kind of looks like a cloudiness. Let's see if I can't get a version of it. You see how this is really defined lines and color, and it's almost like a cloudy edging. This is a ruffled edge too, by the way, which I think is gorgeous. But this is absolutely beautiful.
Those line swirls.
It's amazing. I mean, and you know, you go to some other antique stores and you can't pick up things like this because they're going to be like $40, $50 straight out the gate, and you're like, I can't afford that. That's too much. But I'm telling you, we found some really good deals at this place. I mean, you cannot beat that. And granted, the profit value, the higher you pay for something, obviously the less profit you're going to make, you know. But what we got it for such good deals that our profit values are going to be really decent on these. Particularly when you find things like that. Oh, ew, I don't like that. Get that off. Okay, now this is, I think it's what they call a stretch glass vase. I've also heard it they call it Viking glass. I think Viking glass makes, or it could be Blanco actually. I don't know, but it's stretch glass, and that's how this, like all the way out the top,
it gets so long.
And the shape of this edging here. But this thing's actually pretty tall.
And then it's bubbled on the outside.
I think I heard them called warts one time. I'm like, I don't think I'm going to use that as a description. No. I mean, it's accurate because that's what they feel like, but they have these bubbles on the bottom.
And it's footed.
And it's footed. And is it a pontil? No, it doesn't feel rough. It's just a base. But anyway, I think this was like $4, which is crazy. Like, that's a great price for this. But I loved it. And it'll get sold. Oh, sorry. I'm hoarding the paper. actually reaching the bottom of the basket, the box. That's the word I'm looking for. This one. And maybe another one. And some of the things that we bought, which I mean, I was excited about, is that it was multiples in one set. And this is one of them. And you know, we've had some kind of elephant something or another in our haul videos lately. What? Quick made.
Made in China.
The store.
I can't read
$10. This happens. Okay. Okay. That's fine.
If you can't beat them, join them.
But oh. Okay, they're still super cute, but they're made in China, but they are from Family Dollar store, which we didn't pay much for them anyway.
Hey, it could have been 30 years ago.
I mean, that's true too. And we'll still put them on because listen, we can actually search for the actual. Oh my god. Oh Lord. But we got 2 of them. They came in a set of 2. We'll probably sell them that way. I don't know. But anyway. It happens. Okay. And this.
I like.
Regal. Okay, it has a stamp on the back that says Regal was 307 USA. And it's a cornucopia planter.
I like it.
And that's usually what you think it was a call or another California pottery, not a California pottery, but one of the big names.
I bet it
one
might
of
be
them.
all.
Mhm.
All.
But I mean,
I love
like
that
it.
green.
And wonders of wonders, we're actually at the bottom of the box. This is the last thing. And this was one that Mom picked up towards the end, and it was marked. It doesn't say. I would say it's Italy. And this is cloisonne. Like you can see, you can feel the separate metal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is made in Italy. Not Italy, shoot.
India.
You know those I names. And it has a cloisonne on the front. Now what the cloisonne is, this is a brass bowl with a pedestal. And then it's got this flower painting and like the leaves of it.
The foliage.
Now what cloisonne is, it's outside the lines, like where this, let's say where the screen is. On each side, there's a metal line that goes down and just outlines the shapes and figures on the plate. And then the paint is in between those lines. And that's actual singular, like strands of metal that get fit in and molded into the plate. But I mean, it's really pretty. And I can't remember, it was cheap though, whatever we paid for it.
I was thinking it was like $4 or $5.
Yeah, it was really cheap. And the details on that are just amazing. Now the back of it definitely shows its age. It's got some discoloration, like from oxidation and things like that. I mean, it's missing. There used to be a sticker here that said where it came from, but that's worn off. But overall, that's a really nice piece. Right. And that is actually the last one in the box. So technically, we are done. Now, as a whole, as I was hinting to earlier, I'm going to say that the whole haul that we purchased at that Springfield Antique Barn, we paid $134 for all of it. Excuse me. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of money, but when you add into account, we got all those dollar pieces. It gives us a little bit more freedom to buy some of the more expensive items, more quality items, and it balances out our cost average. We ended up with, I think it was $22
22 items.
And that brings it down to us as a whole paying about $6 per item.
Per item.
Now, when you think about some of the higher end items that we've shown, like the stretch glass vase or that Fenton piece, I mean, that's saying those are $6, you know, and when they sell, the profit margin is going to be massive. So sometimes, I mean, you have to spend money to make money. That's just the reality of this business and what we do. So even though it ouches at first when you're paying that money, when you get the chance to look at it from a broader spectrum, after we've already listed everything and we start seeing the return, it makes it worth it. And like I said, it ouches at first, but then it's like, oh, yes, it's worth it. I think, but we should have some good things coming. I think in the I don't remember. Well, when this video comes out, it's probably gonna be a little while from actually the reality of what today is. We still have several videos that we haven't yet to post. We've already filmed, so this is probably a few weeks from where we are right now. But at this point, you probably should have already seen the video for actually us filming at Springfield Antique Barn. If you haven't seen the video, I will be sure and put the link down in the description below, so you can definitely watch that first. Well, after you've gone through all this whole video, you can watch that first. Anyway, if you want to see that video, you can watch it. It's in the description. And also keep in mind that our eBay store is in the description as well as our Facebook and our Instagram. And if you guys ever want to ask us questions or get in contact with us about something you saw in the video, we'll make a deal for you. You know, just keep us in the loop and contact us. Let us know.
Or if you just want to talk.
Yeah, just want to have a chat. We would love to talk with you. But with that said, I think that's pretty much all we got for you. We had a great week, and we absolutely love doing these things for you guys. And we hope you guys like them too. And if there's anything we can improve upon, let us know. We're constantly learning, constantly growing, and we'll keep doing that until we, well, forever. There's no end to it. But I guess that's all, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Later.